So today we will learn about the fish hatchery. First of all, just let me know what do you know about the fish hatchery and why there is a need of a fish hatchery. What is the fish hatchery? Come on, you all should be interactive. What is the fish hatchery? Actually, now see, when we talk about the hatching the fish, so earlier the fish farmer they were just depend on the wild environment. Naturally, the fish will lay their eggs, then they will catch the whatever they are getting from the nature's reserve. But that was insufficient because of the increasing demand. When the people know about the fish and its benefit, so ultimately the market demand of fish increases. So after that there was a need to grow the fish. Now when we talk about the growing the fish, so taking the fish, or you can say that growing them into an artificial environment, they required a proper way, or Jessica, we can see into the poultry business that they make the setup of all the whatever requirement of that farm animal is there. So same way when we talk about the fish hatchery, so first of all the most important thing about the fish hatchery is that it should have an appropriate environment. It should have, now fish basically the media, or you can say their habitat is the water. So the basic and most important need is that the water pH and everything should be set properly. So when we talk about the fish hatchery, so there are various type of fish hatchery, but in our syllabus we have only three types of the fish hatchery. First is we have the Chinese fish hatchery. So this is the Chinese fish hatchery. Now see, this is also called as the Chinese spawning and hatching system. Basically, this particular system is set up near the, you can say, the natural environment. So this is having a continuous flow of water. Now, why do we use this Chinese system? So basically, the most demanding fish in the market is the carp. You might have heard about the aquaculture of the carp also. So to breed the carp, to hatch the fries, now see, this is a very suitable system in the India also. So now in India also basically majority of we are using the Chinese hatchery. Now when we talk about what are the component of it, so it has the four component. One, it has a spawning pool, then it has one hatching pool, it has one overhead water storage tank, it also have a spawn receiving pool. So we need to remember all these four section or the component of it. First is the overhead water and the storage tank. So first we will talk about the overhead water and the storage tank. So this is a basically nothing but the water supply system for hatchery. Now how this particular system has been regulated? To regulate the water intake of this uh, spawning system, or you can say the Chinese hatchery, there are pipes which are over means connected with the overhead tank. So that's why it is called as a overhead and storage tank. The floor of tank is approximate 2.6 meter above the ground level. Inside dimension is, if we will talk about it, approximately 3.5 into 2 into 2 meter, having the capacity of approximate 15,000 liters water supply to overhead tank. Now see how this water has been means brought. Now I told you the most important thing into the hatchery is the water. So usually this water is bring about by pumping from an open well, and maybe it is drop on the tube well. Second important component is the spawning pool. When we talk about the spawning pool, so it is a circular bird masonry. It is Lonerate pond. It is having inside dimension approximate 4-meter diameter. Inside the depth periphery is approximate 1.2 meter. Now see, this inside tank actually have a sloping cemented area which has a center, as you all can see into this diagram, that it has a center of at 1.5-meter water supply to this pool. This is from overhead water tank by means of 5 centimeter pipe. Water supply line is laid along with the outside of the wall and inlet final at the angle of 45 degree to the radius of tank using 20 millimeter diameter pipe. Now, see overall, basically these dimensions you just need to by heart because the thing is, it is as it is. You have to read from the book. So after that, you have to by hand, you have to write about it. So these are the most important component, and after that, it is also having one hatching pool. So hatching pool is having the stagnant water, so that the whatever we are getting fries, so this fries will be hatching there. Now see, those who all have set up the breeding tank, they all know that when we are waiting for the hatching, so we need to keep the system very silent and we should not disturb it. So this is about the Chinese hatchery. Now see, this hatchery is when we set up this particular hatchery, so why we are using Chinese hatchery only in India, because of its better setup, as well as it takes less space, it takes less amount also for setting up. Now second most important hatchery in our syllabus is the D81 hatchery. There are lot many hatchery, glass jar hatcheries there, plastic jar hatcheries there, tub hatcheries there, but it is all, those all we will not discuss because this is basically not in our syllabus. Now next hatchery which we are using, sorry, we have in our syllabus, it is set up by CIFE. Where we have CIFE? It is in our Mumbai only. Okay, so D81 hatchery was made by CIFE. Now see, when we talk about this D81 hatchery, it is a portable carp hatchery. Portable means you can take it from one place to the other place. If possible for us, we will visit this CIFE in our this academic year, and we will show you this hatchery because this is actually their invention. Now how this is made up of? It is made up of low density translucent polythene material. Now see, polythene material we have already discussed into the theory. You all remember when we were talking about the packaging of fish, so we have discussed about it that this is the polymer type of material which is very much eco-friendly, or it is very much durable. So it is made up of that polythene material, and it consists of a breeding and the hatchery tower, large pools with the spray shower. It also have a water circulating system. Now see, water circulating system is very much important because when the water circulates, so at the time of the circulation, air is added in that, and the aeration is really very important. The hatchery will comprise of a vertical jar, each of are of 40-liter capacity, as you all can see the diagram. Now what is the functioning? So fire induced breeding exercise of Labio-Rohita were conducted in CIF initially, and D81 hatchery using synthetic fish hormone. They have used the ova prism at 0.2 ml male and 0.5 ml female, 1 kg body weight of broader optimum temperature for rohu was observed to be at 24.3 degrees Celsius and 27.6 degrees Celsius. After that, the egg 1 to 24.59 lakhs were produced by varying injection time. So they were just changing the injection time. How much? See, this is basically how they produce the egg, because ultimate aim of hatchery is to getting the breed. So they have just used the artificial hormones and all. So see, they were just varying the injection time 7:15 to 3:30 am. No, hatching occurred at 32 degrees Celsius. So fertilization rate as well as hatching success indicates that the over prism is a convenient agent for inducing the breeding. So this is actually basically the system about the hatchery. Now when we were writing into the practical, we will just focusing the type of the hatchery, and Shirpur hatchery was already discussed, so we will not discuss here. So basically these two hatchery are only there. So when we are writing about the hatchery, so remember what point you have to write. You have to write about the component of hatchery and only need of the hatchery. So that's it about the hatchery. Anyone has any doubt?